In this video, I will show exactly how people inside of Helix make a fuck ton of money just by following this simple 3-step training here that I also used in order to go from knowing nobody to having multi-millionaires, people who are 20 times more successful than I am, as my best friends. And again, step number 3 is the most important one, so stay until the end to watch this. So step number 1 is you literally have to become the guy in a community. But what does that mean? Being the guy in a community means that everyone in the community knows this person, and especially knows this person for one topic. And this can be many different things. This can be fitness, this can be YouTube, this can be web design, this can be many, many different things, but especially for one thing in particular. And whoever needs something in regards to this topic, this person is being tagged and asked for help. And this way, just by being known as the guy for websites, for example, or the YouTube guy or whatever guy, you get huge money-making opportunities. Just because so many people out there who have friends who talk to this guy, that guy, all of us are business owners, then when these people need help, they will always ask this person because they know that he is the guy for, let's just say, YouTube. And here we have a very good example. So someone asks for help, and this is inside Helix, regarding email marketing. And 2 people tag Emmanuel, so E, immediately. And this is insane social proof for him and an immediate money-making opportunity. So here you see this example, any email marketers in this group. And then here, example number 1, and Emmanuel is being tagged as the email marketer, the best out there. And then next reply, can confirm Emmanuel is the smartest email guy I've worked with. Boom, 2 people giving Emmanuel crazy social proof immediately, and him, obviously, he will immediately jump on a call with him to just explore the possibility of working with him. This is the power of being known as the guy or being known for something. Now the question is, how do we get there? And it is actually quite simple. So step number 1 is you have to provide a lot of value from the get-go. And here we have a few examples again. So here we have Andre, who says, boys, onboarding a new guy to the team next month that will take lead on development, so will be important transition. Haven't been great at managing people in the past, so wanted to know if any of you guys have advice for this process, what I should prepare for him, how I should go about training and goal setting. And then Andre asks this question, and then Sergio records a big Loom video, which goes for like 20 minutes, half an hour, answering this question in detail. Sergio wouldn't have needed to do this, but he did it in order to provide value. Now the question is, what happens afterwards? What happens afterwards is that Andre replies to this and says, crazy amount of value here. Everybody that has a team should watch this. And obviously pretty much everybody in Helix has a team. So now countless people went on to watch the video Sergio created. And here again, Andre gives Sergio massive social proof and shout outs after watching it because he provided value, not just for Andre, but for everyone else who is facing similar problems as well. And now you enter this cycle here. You start providing value and you get more social proof, which means you're establishing yourself as an expert within your field. What happens then is you make more money because you get more money making opportunities. People ask you for help, people start referring you, and therefore you start providing more value again just because it's worked so well for you. And then you get more social proof again, and then you make more money, which is a never-ending cycle if executed correctly. Now, step number 2 is flex. And I know this might sound weird or whatever, but let me explain. In every community, or even you can use this for your Instagram as well. Everything that I share here, you can use for your Instagram. You have to abuse the achievements and the wins channel because here you're allowed to flex. And this gives you insane social proof as well. So here we have this example of Andre who said, like, here, got another client from simply posting stories about my business on Instagram. Props to, and then he tags me for pushing me to be more public about my business. He said, had 2 amazing launches this week. Recent times have been hectic and exhausting, but in the end it will always be worth it. And here said, best day in a while, 12K signed, which is amazing, which are just a few wins in the span of like a week or 2, which is great. And now you, as a part of a community, or you on Instagram see this. What happens now? The thought cycle after this is that Andre is a G and he makes a lot of money. And Andre is good at what he does. Otherwise, he wouldn't make that much money, right? This is obvious. And if I need help in regards to Web3, crypto, or whatever, what Andre does, I will ask him because he's very good at what he's doing. Otherwise, he wouldn't make that much money, right? And if I would ask him for help, I would also recommend my friends to him if they need help, because I would ask him too. And now what happens is, what if my friends need help? I start recommending my friends to him because I see that he's just a killer. And now Andre makes more money because suddenly everyone starts recommending him and starts recommending him people, and the whole process starts all over again. Similar to the first cycle, this is the other upward spiral, just applied to flexing. You just have to talk a lot about what you're doing, talk a lot about your wins. You're allowed to talk about your wins, because if you do that, people see you, people see, okay, you're crushing it, you're a G, and therefore, you will end up just making even more money. And now, the most important thing here is, don't stop doing this. The more you do it, the more money you will make. Because us humans, we have this tendency of, when something starts working in our favor, we suddenly stop doing it. Because now, okay, we sign more and more people through this method, we really used it, now we kind of get complacent, we made more and more money, and therefore we suddenly stop doing it, which is nonsense. We have the tendency to do this, which is very stupid, but we always have to keep going. We always have to keep providing value and keep posting our wins on our Instagram and inside of communities in order to maximize this strategy here. And now, step number 3, which is, if not also one of the most important ones, the one that I used in order to network with people who are making millions per month, if not even more, which is insane, which is, you literally have to solve problems. It is super, super simple, but you have to do this. And here, I posted this screenshot from a community. I'm not going to name it or anything like that. That's a community I'm part of. And here you have 3 people asking random questions. This guy needs someone for IG and TikTok. This guy needs someone to manage his meme page. And this guy needs something else. And this you see here is all in the span of like 2 hours. And no one replied to these at all. And the thing is, people inside of groups, I don't even call them communities anymore. People inside of groups, they don't care about helping others. Why should they? I have no clue who this guy is. I don't know what he's doing. I've never seen him in my life. Why should I help him if he needs help? That's kind of the thought process many people go through. But now you have to understand, doing this is the easiest way to network with people, because you now have a reason to reach out to them, and they will 100% reply no matter what level they are at. And this is the exact tactic I used in order to network with guys when I made 2K per month. They were making 2 million per month. I saw they had a problem because they asked for something. And I was like, no matter what their problem was, I was like, okay, let me really try to figure out how I can help this guy in order to get my foot into the door. And it happened very well. So the next thing here is, and if you can't help them yourself, you have to find someone who can. And by you expanding your network so much that whatever someone may need, you can help whoever. Because again, think about it. Someone might have a problem. I myself, I can't help. I have no clue how to fix XYZ issue. But I, 99% of the time, have someone in my network who can fix your issue now, for example. So this way I become an incredible, incredible asset for everyone out there, because no matter what they might need, I have a guy. I always have a guy. And you will grow your network in record time this way, just by doing this. And what happens is that your credit with these people goes up as well. So whenever you help someone, these people will be like, oh wow, Danilo helped me, great guy, really appreciate him. And the more, again, often you help people, the more guys you help out there, the more overall your credit goes up. People start talking greatly about you now because you're helping everyone, you're there providing value, and overall your stock, your stock goes up, and your credit that you have within other people goes up as well, just because you're providing so much value. And the more you do this, the more, again, as I explained, the credit goes up and people will help you as well, because this is the law of reciprocity. The law of reciprocity says that if we receive something, if someone does something for us, we feel obligated to do that and help people back. So whenever you help someone, they will now suddenly ask how they can help you. And imagine you have 10, 20, 30, 40 people out there who want to help you because you started providing value to them first. Insane. And I have that. I get connected to so many people nowadays who are good fits for Helix, for example, for all of that, just because I help guys so much. And this way my company grows itself, basically, which is amazing. And the conclusion of the whole thing is, you have to provide value and you have to help people in order to establish yourself as an expert. You have to flex your wins and make money just in order to get that credibility going. And you have to connect guys with each other and solve people's problems. And this way you can build a network in record time. You will make much more money in record time. And overall, your life will become much, much better. So if you want to join a community where you can implement all of these things that you just learned in this video, you can book a call with me below and we can explore the possibility of you joining Helix. Other than that, in case you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe, leave a like and also comment, and I see you in the next one.